Hey, everybody. It is Friday. I am still in Hartford. I had hoped to get home from Hartford one night this week, but even though session ended earlier than usual, most nights were going past 10 p.m., but one night we ended earlier because the Republicans had a dinner. But of course, those are the times when we then do a lot of the final budget negotiations. So despite the fact that I'd hoped to return at one point this week, I'm still in Hartford. Today's dress down day. We do once a year. We raise money for particular a set of good causes, and we each legislators pay $5 or $10 to be able to wear slightly more casual clothing. Of course, if we're planning on bringing out bills, it's a little bit a question of how casual do you want to be. But I'm actually wearing jeans and a jacket today, and an orange because it's also Gun Safety Awareness or Gun Violence Awareness Day in the Capitol. So although life is consumed with a session, and these are the last few minutes that I'll probably be spending in my LOB office at the moment, I will be heading down. We have a Finance Committee meeting this morning in which we will vote on a referred bill. What happens sometimes bills that get raised in one chamber or the other, the leadership of that chamber decides that they need to be reviewed by another committee, and sometimes if they have financial aspects that come to us. So we have one bill to think about this morning. Then session starts at 11. It is hopefully the last day of session this week, although we may also be in session tomorrow with the end of the regular session coming next week on June 7th. So I'm hoping next time I do this video, I will be able to give you a more reasonable or thoughtful recap of all the bills that we have passed. We've done a lot of work in the last few days, as you do when nothing like a deadline to focus people's minds. And we're starting to watch which bills are, we're all interested in both Senate and House bills, and which ones are coming out of which chamber and which ones are getting attention in the other. In the midst of that, I got to march in two different Memorial Day parades last weekend, one in Goshen, which was really fun, and my own hometown parade in Salisbury. It's nice to see everybody out. I feel like that's sort of the town reunion where we all get to see all of our neighbors before summer begins. I got a Children's Champion Award the other day, which was really nice, little break from session days to acknowledge work in the Finance Committee that we've done to ensure that we're providing support for families and children. And also we took a few moments yesterday to raise the pride flag over the Capitol, which is, we all get caught up in our own bubble of, importantly, focusing on the legislation that we're finalizing and passing here, but to acknowledge, particularly in a time when actually LGBTQ rights are kind of in peril, and things that we took for granted in terms of progress for support and love for that community, it's taken a hit at the moment. And even here on the floor of the House, we have some kind of unpleasant comments made. So it's nice to take a moment and acknowledge our friends in that community, our family members in that community, and to show that we love them for who they are, and that we're here as one to support that. So it was nice to take a moment and think about a bigger cause. So today I will be, again, I split my time these days between sitting in my chamber seat, where I do sort of an informal office hours for all of my colleagues who want to know the latest, what's happening in the budget and when we're actually going to run it soon. And in the Speaker's office, as people come in and out, final things drop out of the budget as we negotiate with the Governor's office, and advocates want to know what's happening. So that's where I will spend the rest of my day. And see you soon. I look forward to seeing you all when session is over. Take care.